Good morning, Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. Thank you so much for joining us for a meditation a day. The meditations are such a sacred part of Enlightened World. The idea came to me from Archangel Michael that we have a spiritual time every day where folks can connect in through meditation with each other, with the spiritual divinity. And here we are doing this. Our guest today is Michele Landers. She is one of the hosts here on EWN. Her show is called Heart and Soul, and we are so pleased to have her here with us today. Michele, are you ready to start this meditation?
I am ready. Thank you, Ruth. And I'm really happy to be here. And yeah, I'm excited about this particular meditation because it takes us into our future. And we partner here with our future self, our higher self, our enlightened self. And I think that's a really great thing to do and empowering. So shall we begin?
Absolutely. The floor is all yours.
Okay, thank you. So everyone, I would ask you to just close your eyes. And what I love to do is take a deep breath in, a deep cleansing breath in, and let it out like this with an ah. Deep breath in and then out. Ah. And let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. Ah. And 1 more time. And this allows us to just start to empty out any stress, any tension. You're just breathing in and breathing out. And just make sure you're in a really comfortable position. And I want you to just continue to focus on your breathing. Don't do anything but be aware of the rise and fall of your chest, the sounds in the room, the clothing on your body as you just sink down into yourself. And just let everything inside, everything outside relax. Relax comfortably and slowly as you listen to my voice. And feel your body in the chair or the sofa, or wherever you're sitting right now or lying down. And be aware of the sounds around you. And just relaxing very deeply. Let all of the weight of the world off your shoulders and allow your shoulders to just drop down. Allow yourself to have this time to go within, to go deep, to feel relaxed, to feel peace. And your eyelids feel so heavy and so relaxed. In fact, this kind of drowsy, relaxed feeling, this wonderful feeling of relaxation spreads throughout your whole body from your head, your neck, down through your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your belly, your thighs, and down through your legs and your feet. And now I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and you can just relax even more deeply with every number. Feeling more relaxed, more centered inside. Number 5, relaxing your eyes and the muscles around your eyes, going deeper. 4, doubling that relaxation. 3, going deeper and deeper and even more relaxed. 2, Spreading that relaxation all the way down, down through your body, down through your legs, into your feet, deeper and deeper and more relaxed. And one, so comfortable, so relaxed, feeling absolutely wonderful, very deep, very relaxed. And as you continue relaxing with every breath, with every feeling and hearing and feeling the beating of your heart, just be there in this stillness, in this gap. Just relax completely and totally into this beautiful feeling. And now, in this stillness, in this gap, bring to mind a goal you want to achieve, or an issue or issues you want to heal, a new insight you would like to have, whatever it is that you want to achieve or heal. You're going to bring it to mind on this journey. And know that you have the willingness to allow your own deep wisdom to come forth, to be activated, that will allow you to gain insight into meeting your goals, your desires, your healing. Just know that and feel that deep within your core. Now imagine that you are walking along a beautiful path. It could be anywhere that you can imagine, someplace that you really enjoy. It could be the mountains, in a forest, by a lake, or the ocean. Whatever it is, just to let it emerge into your awareness. And notice the sensations in your feet as you take steps along the path. Notice whether the surface underfoot is soft or hard, smooth or textured. And become aware of your surroundings, the landscape and environment. What colors, shapes, textures come into your awareness? And just allow the impressions to drop in. There's no need to reach for anything at all. Just allow. And with each step along the way, say yes to hearing the wisdom of your higher self, of your enlightened self, of your future self. And know that each step supports your willingness to activate and make real whatever goals and desires, whatever wisdom you need to hear, whatever it is you seek. You're activating that right now. Now notice or visualize or imagine that up ahead on the path is a figure coming towards you. And as it comes towards you, You notice it's you. And this figure is glowing. It's your higher self, your ideal self, and your most enlightened future self. Imagine this is you from a parallel universe. What is your first impression and your emotional response to your most enlightened future self? Pay attention to what attracts you and what feels good to you about this being. Allow these impressions to arise, and then just allow them to float away. What kind of person does your future self appear to be? What do you notice first about your future self? You can sense that they are excited to see you and to meet you and share with you their wisdom. Now, take a moment and you find that you can easily step inside your future self and become part of you. Imagine that your body is the body of your future self. See through the eyes of your future self. Listen through the ears of your future self. And pay special attention to any differences that you notice between how your future self lives and feels and acts and how you live your present life. Now, from inside your future self, ask to experience yourself as you will be when you have achieved your desires or your goals, your healing. What does that feel like? And feel the experience without any expectation or preconceptions. And if any expectations arise, just notice them, allow them to float away. What feelings arise? What thoughts do you have? Listen closely. What words of wisdom, ideas, or suggestions does your future self have? Just be open. Just listen, relax. Be there. Now, take a step outside your future self and facing your future self. Open your heart to you and notice what you experience when you open your heart to this part of you, this enlightened part. Allow yourself to say yes to this relationship with all the potential that is inherent in your ideal and enlightened future self. You are saying yes to allowing it to become a part of you now. Ask your future self to regularly communicate with you, sending you signs and symbols to direct you along your path towards your goals, knowing that this wiser part, this enlightened part of you has already made the journey and achieved your goals and will guide and support you every step of the way. And stay for a moment or two longer, reviewing your experience and asking your future self if there is anything more you should know, any wisdom they want to share with you, any suggestions they want to make that you need to hear. Just stay with that. But knowing that they're always with you. Now become aware of your breathing and slowly become aware of your surroundings as you begin your journey back into this room, bringing with you the knowledge you've gained, the awareness that your future self is always with you, and knowing that you can access him or her anytime. In fact, you might want to take a moment each morning to reconnect with this part of you, just to reinforce that you are willing to achieve the goals or the desires or the healing that you seek. And breathe in the beauty of this. Breathe in this knowledge and hold it close in your heart. I'm going to count up from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you will be fully awake and alert, feeling wonderful. 1, becoming aware of your body and where you're sitting. 2, aware of your surroundings. 3 and 4, more awake and more aware. And 5, fully awake and aware and feeling wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. And I do feel wonderful. And getting to see this older version of me, I so appreciated that because I want to be her.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. And I know that there is a whole lot of living that needs to be done before I'm her. So it's great confirmation for me to keep moving and growing in the directions that I'm growing. And just to know that the next 15, 20 years, I'm not sure exactly how old she was, can be really fruitful. Just, I just turned 60 and some people go, oh, I'm 60 and I'm kind of done now. No, I'm not. I'm not done. I've got a lot of work to do. So it's fun work, but it's a passion. It's a life's passion. Michelle, thank you. I feel like that was the best gift anybody could have given to me today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ruth. And you and EWN is a blessing and a gift to me. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. So, Michelle, if folks want to learn more about you, the work that you do with numbers, the work that you do working with clients, how do they contact you?
Michele Landers, and that's Michelle with 1 L, and I believe that's up on the screen, michellelanders.com or Michele Landers at bellsouth.net or on Facebook, Michele Landers. So pretty simple. And I do love doing this work, and I love the future self because, as we know, everything is happening at the same time, for one thing, and the future and the past and everything is kind of all together. However, on this planet, on this plane, we experience things as past, present, and future. So when we do this kind of meditation, even though we are asking to contact our future self is really here right now. We just have to connect up with them because they're there. And everything, or just about everything that we could want or need or want to heal is there for us if we only connect. And that's always the challenging part, right? And that's why we do this work, right?
Well, I so appreciate the reminder to check in with that other self every day. If you just make it part of your routine, my part of my routine is waking up every morning and going into meditation. I can't start the day without it, or choose to not start the day without it. But I want to include that as part of my morning routine. So I so appreciate that reminder. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And as just like you, I like to, and I choose to start my day. I would say almost every day with meditation because without sounding, I'm certainly not a religious person. I consider myself a very spiritual person. My spiritual life comes first. Absolutely comes first. And why is that? Because if I'm not in alignment with my future self, with my higher self, things don't seem to go as smoothly. And I have to remind myself of that. And things certainly don't go smoothly all the time. But when they're not going smoothly, I go, okay, just step into that place where you're connected with your higher self, with God, your enlightened self, the divine, whatever you want to call it. When you make that connection, a peace comes over, well, I will say for me, a peace comes over me. And sometimes I have to do that 10 times a day. I have to be honest with you if things seem to be going rocky. Okay, check in, breathe deep, do a brief meditation, but connect up, let go, let God, as they say. And yeah, and I think checking in with your higher self every morning, you'd be surprised what you hear, what suggestions you hear.
Right. I
So,
can't wait to do it. So, Michele, this has been great. I so appreciate your being here with us today. So, to our viewers, thank you for joining us. Join us every day for a meditation a day. We're so glad you're here, and you are so welcome to come join us for any of our shows. They're live, they're going on during the day on several different channels. We love you. We so appreciate you. Take good care, and God bless.